Let's have a quick conversation about the business credit card, no credit check for your LLC. And the question is it even possible to have such a business credit card? Let's have a quick convo about that. So here is the decision I really want you to pay attention to. The first thing is you need to really understand why you would want to open a business credit card for your LLC with no credit check. And right off the bat, I'll just answer you that it is possible to actually have a business credit card with no credit check for your LLC. Yes, it is possible. I'll explain a little more how to get it, but first I want to say that you want to have such a business credit card because you can probably try to increase your purchasing power. Because if you have an LLC, you have a business to run, you have decisions to make, you have operations to run, whatever, you need liquidity. And sometimes you can't just rely on, let's say, a line of credit for your LLC or a term loan, because those credit arrangements do not really fit the liquidity situation that you need. Like if you need to spend money on office supplies, you don't want to actually apply for a business line of credit for your LLC. You just want to use your LLC business credit card with no credit check and just charge whatever expenses you need on that card. It's very simple, it's very convenient, and nothing complicated. And so that's one. You are increasing your purchasing power if you have a business credit card for your LLC with no credit check. Now, no credit check simply means that you are going to have a corporate card, for example, or you're going to have a business credit card from a credit union or a bank with which you have a long-standing relationship. That's what it means. And in some cases, you might have to collateralize that business credit card. Yes, this sort of arrangement does exist, where you basically have an arrangement with the bank where the bank will actually advance you a credit limit on the business credit card, but the business credit card will be collateralized. It is not a secured credit card, but it's just an unsecured credit card. But if you were to default on whatever you own on the card, the bank will repo whatever underlying collateral you have. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. And so the first thing, the first reason why you want to open a business credit card for your LLC, no credit check, you want to increase your purchasing power. The second reason is that you want to separate your personal and business expenses. I mean, we've talked about this before. It is quite essential for you to actually divorce your personal affairs from your business affairs. Your LLC must be separate, must be distinct from your personal affairs. And the third reason why you might want to have a business credit card, no credit check for your LLC, is to actually earn rewards for everyday spending. I mean, boss, you can earn rewards big time with your business credit card, okay, for your LLC. I mean, like, if you like a lot of business credit cards for LLCs, no credit check, they offer rewards or points on purchases. For example, if you take Brex, if you take Divi, if you take just the regular bank credit cards, like I'm talking about the Inc. Business Series from Chase, those actually offer rewards or points on purchases that you can reinvest in your LLC business. And the cool thing is that rewards can usually be redeemed as cash back, account credits, travel, and more, depending on the card that you choose. Okay, so this is a great opportunity for your LLC to actually sort of balance its purchases and really have a clear vision of where your money's going. So my point here is that when we're talking about no credit check LLC business credit cards, we're speaking about a specific category of credit cards that allow you to also establish business credit. Yeah. Initially, they do not check your credit, but you are able to actually to get credits, literally get credit by, like, if the lender is reporting your transactional activity to the business credit bureaus, to Dun & Bradstreet, to Experian Business, and to Equifax. Okay, so the bottom line here is what? Big decision time, boss. Big decision time. So, are you interested in the business credit card with no credit check for your LLC? I guess the answer is yes. That's why you're here. So, what you have to do here, very simple. You want to actually start with the bank where you currently have a relationship at. That's number one. So, because you only have three options. So you have, if you don't want to have no credit check LLC business credit card, you're going to have to go to the bank with which you have a relationship, or the credit union. That's number one. Number two, you're going to have to look for a corporate or charge card. I'm talking about the Brex, the DV of the world. Okay. And the third category here is that you're going to have an unsecured credit card but you're going to have to collateralize the limits that you get on the card. Okay. And this is totally possible. Chase does it, Citi does it, Bank of America does it. We have a lot of clients who have those types of credit cards. It's called a hybrid credit card, a hybrid business credit card. Okay. But you need to have a relationship with the bank first. And another reasons why you might want to have a business credit card, no credit check with for your LLC is that you are trying to get affordable short-term financing for your LLC. And we all know in this economy with everything going on right now, you want to have this affordable short-term financing to take care of business, literally. Okay. And the cool thing here is that if you are trying to look for a way to bridge short-term working capital needs and earning rewards, you are able to get it through your ALC business credit card with no credit check. What I'm trying to say here is that you are able to manage your cash flows appropriately because you have access to funding that you can actually use, like for a lot of reasons, by even though you are still preserving your FICO score. Okay. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about how to get a business credit card, no credit check for your LLC. And so here is the overview that I really want you to really pay attention to. So what LLCs should look for in a business credit card. If you're an LLC right now and you are interested in having a no credit check business credit card, you really have to, like, beyond the fact that they don't check your credit, you have to look for a few things. Okay. And it's not just about looking at the APR, because a lot of folks think, oh, well, it's the APRs. Yeah, the APRs is there. I mean, all credit cards, all business credit cards, and all personal credit cards for that matter, they actually have APRs. But what you want to look at your expenses. What are your spending patterns? Boss, talk to me about that. Boss, talk to me about your spending patterns. What are your spending patterns, and what kind of categories? What kind of categories do you want to really get savings into, or what kind of categories where you want to have rewards, or you want to accumulate points? Okay, credit card. Talk to me. Are you looking for a cashback credit card for your LLC? Are you looking for a rewards credit card for your LLC? Are you looking for a points credit card for your LLC? Do you want to accumulate miles points? What do you want? Are you looking for a balance transfer credit card for your LLC? Talk to me about that. Okay, so the needs you want to fulfill through your no credit check LLC business credit cards will be really, really important in terms of guiding you to the right business credit card for your LLC, regardless of whether they check credit or not. Another thing I want you to pay attention to here is that sometimes you might have a no credit check LLC business credit card. They have a 0% introductory rate. If that's what you're looking for, then this should be possible, right? Maybe right now you just have let's say you have a lot of debts on the personal side, and you want to transfer them onto the business. This is totally possible, although there are some tax consequences, or you just have you have accumulated let's say some debts on your LLC right now, and you just wanted to right now you just paying like 10% or 15%, whatever, and you just trying to you're looking for a new issuer. This is totally possible. I mean, people do it all the time. So maybe this should be a reason why you're looking for a no credit check LLC business credit card. By the way, again, I just want to repeat that when we talk about no credit check LLC, you have three categories. You have your regular charge cards / corporate cards, the DV, the Brex of the world. You have the unsecured card that you get from the Chase, the PNC, the Truist of the world, and then you have another hybrid card where you have an unsecured card, but then it is collateralized by equipment or by some kind of business assets. Okay, this is totally possible, and Chase does it, Citi does it. All the big banks do it, but you need to have those cards for your LLC. You need to have established a strong relationship with the institution. What they do is that if you use the bank as your merchant services provider, if you have a merchant account with the bank, okay, the bank will actually open a facility. It's called a facility. They will open a credit facility for you, and part of that credit facility, they will issue you a business credit card for your LLC with no credit check. So what I'm trying to say here is that you're not going just to walk into a Chase right now or the next day and actually get an LLC business credit card with no credit check. No, you will never get that. Please don't say that I said that. No, it takes years of a relationship to actually get to that level. Okay, and you can also get this kind of card also to get the rewards that meets your needs, right? Because an LLC business credit card offers a great travel benefit doesn't mean it is the best one for your LLC business. Remember that rewards are great only if you can actually take advantage of them. So do some research to find the best LLC business credit card for your needs, okay? And many offer bonus points or rewards for spending in certain categories or during specific time periods. This is really important. So let me give you an example. If you take the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited Credit Card, this is a great LLC business credit card that offers you unlimited 1.5% cashback rewards for any purchase. You can also, when it comes to actually looking for no credit check LLC business credit card, you might also want to think about employee cards at no additional cost. I mean, this is not really a biggie, but if you have a multi-member LLC with the hundreds of employees, then you might want to pay attention to it because normally, most LLC businesses, they are kind of small. So, you probably have we have fewer than 100 employees. So you are fine. But once you go above 100, some credit card issuers will charge you extra to actually have employee cards. In other words, if you want to enroll multiple employees under one single business credit cards, then you might actually have to pay extra. But overall, as long as you have less than 100 employees, you are good to go. Not a problem. I mean, Chase does it. Bank of America don't do it. They don't charge you anything at all. Okay. And it's really important to understand that you want to empower your employees, but at the same time, you need to monitor their expenses. Okay. So if you are looking for a business credit card, no credit check LLC that actually takes care of you and that gives you the peace of mind in terms of employee cards, you want to also you want to ask that question during the preliminary due diligence period. Okay. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a quick conversation about how to get an LLC no credit check business credit card, and it's really important to understand that you also want to pay attention to high introductory bonuses. So if you are planning to make a large, let's say you are trying to make a large purchase soon, consider an LLC business credit card no credit check that offers a large welcome bonus. Okay, for spending certain amounts within the first 3 months or the first 2 months or the first 5 months. And if I were to give you an example, the Chase Inc. Business Preferred Credit Card offers 100,000 bonus points after you spend $15,000 on on purchases in the first 3 months after account opening. So it has to be, you have to do things within a certain time frame to actually be able to qualify for that bonus, but it is totally possible. So here are the steps I really want you to take right now. If you want to get an LLC no credit check business credit card, here are the first thing you need to do. So first thing you need to do, you need to check your credit score. I know I said no credit check, yes, but you got to check your credit score just in case. You know why? Because a no credit check LLC business credit card, it's a lot more complicated to be approved for than to go for an LLC business credit card where the issuer has to check your credit. So if you have good credit or decent credit, you got to ask yourself, is it worth it for me to go through the difficult, all the convoluted step-by-step that is needed for the no credit check LLC business credit card, or should I just apply for a standard LLC business credit card? Because the thing is, you never know. Like you might be sitting there and thinking, my credit score is kind of crappy. I'm like around 400, whatever. But if you really were to check your credit score right now, good news might be like, oh, okay, you're probably around 600 or probably around 650 or 750 or whatever. I mean, you never know. And the thing is, a lot of folks, they just have a vague idea about where the credit score lies. Like they're thinking, you know what, I think I'm around 500 or I'm around 600 or I'm around 550. And we always ask the question on this show, When was the last time you checked your credit score? When was the last time you checked your credit score? Okay, so if you check your credit score and you realize that you have a decent credit score, then maybe you want to restudy your options. You want to reevaluate your options and think whether or not it's just a lot better for you to apply directly at a bank or credit union. The second thing you want to do here is that you want to determine which card will be best for your ALC, which no credit check business credit card will be great for your ALC. So we are in the evaluation phase, right? So we are in the evaluation phase. We're thinking about the best way to get this. This is actually the moment when you have to actually go to a branch. If you want to get a no credit check ALC business credit card, you have to go to a branch. You have to go to a bank branch or a credit union bank branch and talk to a leader over there, talk to a manager over there, and explain your situation. So basically, the thing here is that if you're asking the bank not to do any credit check for your LLC, they're gonna need more information from you. They're gonna need like a business plan from you. Obviously, as I said before, you need to have the relationship. That's nothing you can do about it. You gotta have a relationship. But they're going to need your business plan. They're going to need your business financials. They're gonna need a lot of stuff from you. You can bet. Okay. The third thing I want you to do here is that, so once you actually determine which no credit check LLC business credit card is great for you, and as soon as you have your business plan, you have your business licenses, you have all the things that really demonstrate that you are a legit LLC, that you are a compliant, like a law-abiding LLC, you should actually start the conversation. As I said before, when we talk about no credit check LLC business credit card, you have three categories. You have the corporate charge cards, the Brex of the world, the DV of the world, the Stripe of the world, the QuickBooks of the world. So those are like even Revenued. Yeah, there's another business credit card called Revenued. Once you have those, you can also think about going to a branch, because besides those, you have the only players that are available in the market are banks and credit unions, which means you're going to have to actually go to a branch and actually fill out the information. When you go to a branch, make sure that you speak to someone before you go to a branch. You speak to someone before applying at the branch. Speak to someone at the branch before applying. So we're talking here about making sure that you actually talk to maybe a manager there, and you have to explain your situation, whereby you are like why you're there, why you need help, so you clarify everything, and if it's totally possible, they'll do it. And then so you fill out the application and then wait for the response. And the thing is, sometimes you can get for your no credit check LLC business credit card, you might get an instant response. You might get something right away, but depending on the niche you're in, depending on your ability, on your availability right now, you might actually see that you are late, or the bank is late in approving your application. Okay, so this is just one of those things you have to be careful about. And but yeah, so one thing I want to say here is that overall, it's totally possible to get a no credit check LLC business credit card, but there are steps. Check your credit score, determine which card will be best for your LLC, non-credit business, and you want to fill out the application properly, and then you want to wait for a response. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about business credit card, no credit check LLC, and how do you get it. And right now, I'm just very happy to talk about this thing, because you just never know. You just never know. So let's quickly recap here. I spoke to you about the decision, the overview, and the steps, and now the recap. Thank you. God bless you. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.